Engineer Ralph Tutorials, you're one idea away.
Alright, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Once again, Sam Muhammad. Today we'll be talking about Venn diagram. Alright, so we'll be talking about Venn diagram, and Venn diagram, is a pictorial representation of set. It is used in solving problems in set. So Venn diagram is just a pictorial representation of set, a picture of how set looks like. Yeah. So there are some certain terms we need to know on set before we ball into it, and these terms include a universal set. Wherever this box in a Venn diagram signifies or represents universal set, while this cycle represents a particular set. When we have two sets, there are two inside the box. When we have three sets, then there will be three inside the box. When we have more, it will be more in the box. So just take note of that. Then another one is this. If you see this, we have two sets. That's why we have two cycles in the bracket. So now note that the middle the middle here is always called intersection. So this middle is always called the intersection. So it simply signifies what is in A and is also in B. So that's the intersection. So while this one is A union B, that is complete A and B. So anything that is not in A and B will be outside here. I hope we are getting it. So now we have a complement. This outside here is the complement. That is what is in universal set and it's not in A and B is called A union B complement. So everything outside except what is everything outside here is called A union B complement. So this is a very important part. Whenever they say set A, this whole cycle belong to set A. But when they say A only, then this place is excluded. Sometimes you see that they will say 30 people offer mathematics. So that 30 means it represents the whole of this set A. It represents the whole of this set A. The whole of this set A is what we refer to as 30 people. What I'm trying to say here is that when they say 30 people offer mathematics, so and let's say this A stands for mathematics, then the whole of this cycle belongs to that 30. But when they say 30 people offer mathematics only, that means you have this. But if they say 30 people offer mathematics, so for you to get what is here, you have to remove what is inside this middle first before you can get this. So get the difference. People who offer mathematics is different from people who offer mathematics only. Please always take note of that word. Now, that's what this is saying. It's good at this point. So note that set A is different from A only. Whenever you see only, that means it needs to be removed from the intersection. So now let's take an example. This example says, in a class of 50 students, that's the universal set, 40 offer mathematics and 20 offer both mathematics and English. How many students offer English only? Assuming all the students offer at least one of the subjects or course. Now, what you have to take note of very much is that in this case, you need to know that what you must put first, since we have mathematics and English, so the first thing you must put is the intersection. That is those that offer mathematics and English before you put it. So how many people offer mathematics and English? That was 20 people from the question. 20 offer both mathematics and English. So that's what you put first. After putting it, then now they said how many people offer mathematics? They said 40 people offered mathematics. So you come here, you remove this 20 from that 40 to get the people that offer mathematics only. That 40 is for the whole of this cycle. So to get only now, we have to subtract this from it. So 40 minus 20 gives us this 20. We put it here. So now to get the amount of people who study English, so now we have to subtract, since all of them comprises of 50 students. All of them are 50 students. 50 pass, 20 pass maths only. 20 pass English and maths. So the rest, that means the rest passed English. So now it means we subtract this 20 and this 20 from 50 to get this. So 50 minus 20 will give us what? 10. So that means only 10 people offered English. I hope you get this. Let's see another example. Another example says, in BUK online tutorial group of 257 students, 30 submitted math assignment, 40 submitted chemistry assignment, while 5 submitted both. How many people did not submit any of the assignment? So now that means there are some people who did not submit. So now the first thing is put the intersection. As I said, how many people offer both of them is 5. So you put the 5 first. After putting it, then you can now go back. They say 30 submitted mass, right? So you subtract this 5 from 30 to get that of mass. So 30 minus 5 will give us 25. We put it. So how many people submitted chemistry? 40. So you will not put the 40 also, you need to remove this intersection from it. So you say 40 minus 5, which is what? 35. So now these are the total number of people that submitted. So if we remove the total number, these people that submitted, from the total number of people in that online tutorial group, then we are going to get what? We are going to get the people that did not submit. So now from here we can say 257, which is the total number, minus 25 that submitted maths, minus 35 that submitted chemistry, minus 5 that submitted maths and chemistry, which will give us 192. That will be the number of people that did not submit at all. So I imagine in this group 192 people did not submit their assignment. So please, you guys should be doing your assignment, because the magnitude that are not submitting is too high. Let's go to our next example. Example 3 says, in BUK class of 2019 Maths 1301 and GSP, 70% pass Maths 1301, 50% pass GSP. If 30% passed both, how many percent failed both course? God forbid. So we are looking for how many people that carry over Maths and GSP. So now they said, I told you that what you first put in the Venn diagram is always your intersection. So when you put the intersection, which is what? 30. Now you put your 30, which is the intersection. Then you come back. 70 pass mathematics. So to get the number of mathematics, you subtract 30 from 70, which gives us 40. To get that of GSP, they say it is 50%. So you subtract 30 from 50%, which will give you 20%. So from here we can get that. We can get that 40% passed Maths, 20% passed GSP, 30% plus both of the courses. So to get those that fail, we know that the total percentage always is 100. So you make your universal set. They will not give you this universal set. You are the one to give yourself the universal set. So the universal set is, whenever it is in percentage, just know that universal set will be 100%. So you need to subtract all this from 100% to know the people percentage that carry over the course. So now 40 plus 30 will give us 70. 70 plus 20 will give us 90. So we need to subtract 90 from 100. So now you get it, 100% minus 90% will give us 10%. So that means only 10% carry over that the two courses. May Almighty Allah never allow us to be among those that will carry over a course. So now actually this is where our class for today will stop, and we pray for that our next class will be Venn diagram on three cases, when we have three Venn diagrams. That's will be where we'll talk about. Then also where they say at most and at least. So those ones are what we will be talking about. But if you have any question relating to a Venn diagram having just two, please feel free to ask me at any time, privately or publicly, and I will attend to it, inshallah. But please note, don't snap past question and bring it for me. I'm not going to do it. You go and snap a whole year and ask me to solve. No, just give me a particular question, then that you have tried and you couldn't solve, then I will solve it. Or you even show me the one you try and you cannot get it, then I will do it my own. So thank you once again. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Once again, my name is Muhammad Abubakar Baba, popularly called Sama Muhammad. Thank you.